Hi guys, welcome to another video. This is the long-awaited, much requested Louis Vuitton bag collection video. I did this well over a year ago and my collection has changed beyond all recognition. So let's have a little deep dive into my Louis Vuitton collection and let's see if you can find any that are missing, because yeah, quite a few have gone. Anyway, let's get going. So what order should I do this in? I have no idea. I've got bags literally everywhere around me. So I might just grab and go, because can I remember the order they arrived in? We could have a go at that. Let's have a go at that and we will see. I'll probably get it all wrong. This was my very first ever Louis Vuitton bag. This is the backpack. Was it called the Montesaurus or something like that? I'm sure somebody will correct me. I've told the story about this a million times. My husband surprised me with it. I don't like it. I will never get rid of it. I love it because he bought it for me. But yeah, this is the first and the only backpack. So that was the very first ever Louis Vuitton bag. My second Louis Vuitton bag ever was this beauty. This is the, was this called the Pochette Accessoire? But this is in the red epi leather. I bought this in New York and we went to New York with our friends, and this is again very sentimental. I haven't used this in forever. I cannot remember the last time I did use this, but it doesn't matter. It's sentimental. It's so hard wearing. It is the only epi leather piece I own, and I do want more epi leather at some point. I don't know which one, but anyway, that was the second one that I ever bought. Okay, next on the list, I think must be this one. This is obviously the Never Full in the GM. This is the workhorse, the bag I talk about more than any other. It's boring. It's also wonderful. Love it, had it forever, will use it forever. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. So what came next? Then I had a very long gap where I tended to go to Hermes, Chanel, Dior, other luxury houses, and I didn't fall out of love with Louis Vuitton, but there wasn't as many things in Louis Vuitton that I really liked. Plus I was buying 2 Hermes quota bags a year, which took up all of my money. So I didn't have any money left for any of these other bags. So yeah, they all took a little bit of a back seat. Anyway, I reignited my love for Louis Vuitton when I bought this. This is the Petite M, and this, I just went for the absolute classic, the monogram with the black edging, which I love. And I firmly blame sort of Amelia from Amelia Rose's Closet, because she rocks this bag, she adores this bag, and I saw her with this and yeah, I wanted one, so I got one and I absolutely love it. It's just, yeah, very precious. So I think that was the one that came next. Then we go to the 2 bags that came hot on the heels of each other, and I think this is in the right order. I went to Louis Vuitton in order to buy a Speedy. I decided after all of this time I wanted a Speedy. I'd never bought one before. And I decided I wanted the Damier Azur because I'd never had that print either. So I texted my new contact in Leeds at the time, James, and he said that Leeds had one. I actually, the whole story of this was that I happened to be in Leeds when I messaged him and said, I don't suppose you've got one? And he said, yes, we've got one. It's showing one in stock. He said, I'll go find it. So myself and my husband wandered over to the Louis Vuitton store, and while he and everyone were searching for this bag, I spotted something else. It happened to be New Year's Eve. It was New Year's Eve and I spotted this. I spotted this in the glass cabinet in the Leeds store. Now Leeds don't carry exotics, but they happened to have this one because somebody had ordered this and then yeah, decided not to take them up on it. So for whatever reason, this was available to buy, and it was staying in Louis Vuitton in Leeds for a couple of weeks, and then it was heading down to London because, yeah, Leeds don't carry exotics. So I happened to just see it. And although I was after the Speedy, by the time they came back and had literally turned the place upside down for this bag, yeah, they realised that it wasn't in store and the stock levels must have been wrong, and they were so apologetic, and it was fine because I decided I was going to buy this one instead. So yeah, so it actually worked in my favour. They were very worried about where this bag, they thought it'd been stolen, they couldn't find it anyway. I was in there forever. But anyway, this one came home with me. This is the mini capucines. I haven't even told you what it is. The mini capucines in the ostrich leather. So it is an exotic, and it is one of my most favourite bags. However, hot on the heels of that did come the Speedy, because James did say, well, I can always get you one. And I said, yes, please. And yeah, there are times where these are very hard to get. I think they only produce so many. And yeah, I had to wait a few more weeks, but that was fine. That was fine. And I ended up picking this one up. So yeah, these two did come very close together. They couldn't be more different, could they? So the Speedy 25 in the damier azur in the bandolier. Fabulous bag. Fabulous bag. Okay, I've missed one out. I think I've missed one out. I think I've got the wrong order. So I think this actually came before this one, or roundabout. I think what happened was, I think I ordered this before this one, but because this was so hard to get, I had to wait even 2 or 3 months, I think, for this one. Anyway, they all came round about the same amount of timing, I think. This is one of my favourite ever bags from Louis Vuitton. This is the side trunk, and it is in the black. It's not empreinte leather. They call it fashion leather, but it is, I think it's a Lock-Me leather. So it has the monogram, and it's got the silver hardware, and I just thought this was so edgy, so wonderful. You can make it really slouch. You can put actually it stays reasonably structured if you just keep it like this, but I quite like the slouch, or you can put an organiser in it if you so desire. Oh, I just love this bag. I just think it's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So James was instrumental in finding one of these for me because they were impossible to get. So very thankful. Still one of my favourites. Don't use it as much as I should, but I love it. Okay, I'm probably getting these all in the wrong order, but we're just going to plough on. I think this one came next. This is the Curzon, and the reason it is like this is because I'm using this bag at the minute, and it is fabulous, and I just wish that I used this more because it is so easy to use. It's light, it's comfortable, it's so soft. And it's called Curzon, which I believe means cushion, does it not? Somebody correct me. And you can see why it's called that. It's quite puffy. I don't know, I just absolutely love this. I went for the navy with the silver hardware. This is the PM size, so sort of the mid size. It's not the massive one. I think the MM is the massive one. And then there is a BB. There might even be a smaller one than the BB, but anyway, this is fabulous. It's got a really good crossbody. It has a chain that I'm not using at the minute. Fabulous bag. I actually bought this when I was in London when I met up with all the YouTubers, so this must be September last year, something like that. Okay, so what came next? Well, I think it must be this one. I think it must be this one. Oh, I saw this. Oh, I think I've had this about a year, something like that. And I saw this in Harrods months and months and months beforehand. And I just was not in the position of buying a handbag at that point in time. And it never left me. It stayed in my subconscious, or in my conscious mind, I should say. And oh, ever since I saw this, I'd already seen this on Meredith's channel, Living Looks with Meredith. She has the most insane collection, and she has this exact bag, and it is one of my favourites of her whole collection, and there's a lot to choose from. And I absolutely adored this, and I just thought it's my sort of exotic, where it's got the beautiful finish, but it's not overly blingy, and it's still quite neutral. Oh, just adore this. So this is in the lizard. It is beautiful iridescent. It was called Petrol. Yeah, so I'd seen this in Harrods maybe 10 months or so before I finally got my hands on one. And yeah, I just wasn't in the position to buy at that point. But I bided my time and then told James to keep letting me know if one appeared. And of course, they do appear every so often. And one did appear. And then I think I still wasn't in a position to buy. So I had to say no to that one. And then another one came along. And I just thought, I'm doing it, I'm just going to buy it. And no regrets, absolutely stunning. One of the best bags in my collection. So beautiful, so beautiful. Next came this one. This is the CAPSULES, and this is the BB size. And it is the black Tyrolean leather, and it has the flower crown. But this one is an even more special one because it has mother of pearl. I'm hoping that that's coming up on screen. The mother of pearl is just stunning. This bag is literally, I know it's just black, but this is just, I always said this was me in a bag because it's black, it's timeless, it's classic, but it's just got something about it. Just got some little bit of edge, something just a little bit different. So I adore this bag. Again, I haven't used this half as much as I should. I just have too many things, I've realised this, and I am going to start shopping my closet more. But anyway, this is fabulous. It's got a crossbody strap, which I think this is a bit big and bulky for crossbody, but you can if you need to. Just beautiful. So I think I got this earlier this year. I think it was earlier this year. So yeah, the CAPSULES BB. And we come to New York. So in New York, I went to New York in August and met all the handbag tribe, as we're calling ourselves, and I had an absolute blast. I really, really did. And I ended up coming home with 5 bags, which is just horrific but amazing. And I am so fortunate. 4 of those bags were Louis Vuitton. So I'm going to sort of show you in the order that I sort of decided what I was buying. So this was the first one that I decided to buy from Fashionphile. And I adore this bag. So this is the Speedy 30 and it's the Stephen Sprouse collection. From back in the day. I went for the orange. It's not too orangey orange. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. So it's the graffiti. And I'm twinning with my gorgeous Gwenny on this. She got the fuchsia version of this in Fashionphile as well, and I love the fact that I'm twinning. So yeah, this was the first one that was on my list, and when I saw it and I saw the condition of it, this was coming home with me for sure. Also on my wish list was this one. So this is the Alma BB. And it is, I'll just get it the right way around, and it is in the Vernis leather, and it is in the colour Amarant. And it is stunning. I can never get this to show properly on camera because of the patent leather and the lighting, but it is a beautiful dark plum, dark cherry. Oh, it's just a beautiful purpley undertone. Again, it's got something about it. It's the dark neutral, but oh, it's just luscious and gorgeous. And I wanted this for years and years and years, and I just couldn't afford it. I just couldn't afford it. So this is a bit of nostalgia for me. I haven't used this bag. I have not used it ever. So it's time that I actually did use it. But even if I never use it, I don't care. I love it. I absolutely love it. So that was the next purchase from Fashionphile. So those two were the two that were really on my wish list. And then I saw this one. And I had to bring it home. So this is the Petite Mal, but it's called the soft Petite Mal or the supple Petite Mal. And this was the Infrarouge collection from, a little while ago anyway. I need to check the dates on it. And it is, so you can see it's a lot softer obviously than the original Petite Mal. It's got the S-lock, which I do not like, but I forgive it. And then it's got a khaki interior. It's got a crossbody strap. It's seen better days, it's slightly bent and everything else, but I don't mind, because what I thought with this is you get the look of the Petite Mal, and you get the function of a crossbody bag, so you can fit so much in here. I can even fit my it is a very small umbrella, but I can fit my umbrella in here, and I just think it's fabulous. I love that it's got silver hardware. It just makes it a little bit different, and I just thought this is a fabulous rainy day bag. I just think it's amazing, and I absolutely love it. So that came home with me as well, again from Fashion File. Then we made the mistake, or the bright idea, whichever, to go to What Goes Around Comes Around, which is another consignment store, reseller store in New York, in Soho. What a fabulous store. We had a great time there, and I spotted this bag, and I'd already just bought, literally an hour before, 3 bags from Fashion File. I should not have been buying anything. But anyway, I spotted this and I just fell in love with it. It is the denim cabas bag from Louis Vuitton, and it is, look at it, it's just gorgeous. Obviously it's in the denim, but it's in the stripe. I've just used this bag. I took this bag on holiday with me, and honestly, it's got so many, it's still got things in it. It's got so many compartments. It is so easy to travel with. The handles are great. You can put it on your shoulder here if you particularly want to, handheld, crook of the arm, and it also has a very handy crossbody. I've just dropped everything out of it. It's got a really handy crossbody strap as well, and this was a fabulous bag, an absolutely fabulous bag. As I say, it's got loads of zippers and compartments. I think I paid over the odds for this one, but I don't care. I really love it, and I'm really glad to have it in my collection. So I think that is all my Louis Vuitton bags, and I think if I've counted correctly, I think I've got 13, which is a lot of bags. I am not going to lie, but it's a lot less than I used to have, because I have sold quite a few. So I would love to know if you can guess, so if you can remember what I used to have in my collection, and put it in the comments. What's missing? What's disappeared from my collection? And what do we think of the collection that I have left? Do we think that anything's missing? Do we think I need to add anything? Of course, nothing's really missing, but you know what I mean. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another one.